Stratagem 4. Wait at leisure. While the enemy labors, have you ever felt like you're constantly running on a treadmill? Always one step behind, while someone else seems to just cruise through life, effortlessly catching every opportunity. It's frustrating, right? You see them succeeding, and it feels like they just got lucky. But what if I told you it wasn't luck? What if it was a strategy? A deliberate choice they made long before the race even began. This is the core idea behind the fourth of the 36 stratagems. Wait at leisure, while the enemy labors. This ancient piece of wisdom isn't just for generals on a battlefield. It's one of the most powerful life philosophies you can adopt. In its simplest form, it means preparing so thoroughly and so far in advance that when the moment of action arrives, you are calm, collected, and ready, while everyone else is scrambling in a panic. You've already done the hard work. Now, you just have to wait for the perfect moment to act, conserving your energy while your competitors burn themselves out. Think about it in modern terms. We live in a culture that glorifies the hustle, the last-minute deadline heroics, the all-nighter fueled by caffeine. We even have a phrase for it: I work best under pressure. But do we really? Or is that just a convenient excuse for procrastination? The truth is that last-minute panic is exhausting. It drains your physical and mental energy, leads to sloppy work, and leaves you vulnerable. While you're in that state of chaos, the person who prepared is resting. They're watching, waiting, and when you finally stumble, exhausted from your frantic labor, they make their move with precision and strength. They are waiting at leisure, while you, the enemy of your own success, are laboring. So how do we apply this in our own lives? It comes down to building what I call compounding habits. These are small, consistent actions that build up over time to create a massive advantage. Let's look at 4 key areas: savings, health, skills, and your network. First, let's talk about money. The person who labors is the one living paycheck to paycheck, one unexpected car repair away from a financial crisis. When an emergency hits, they're stressed, making desperate choices. The person who waits at leisure is the one who started saving and investing early, even small amounts. They automated their savings, letting it grow quietly in the background. When a great investment opportunity appears, or a sudden job loss occurs, they're not panicking. They have a buffer, they have options. They can calmly assess the situation and make a smart decision, because they prepared for this possibility long ago. Their past self did the labor, so their present self can be at leisure. Next is health. This is a big one. We all know people who ignore their health until something breaks. They eat poorly, skip sleep, and avoid exercise, telling themselves they're too busy. Then, a health scare happens, and suddenly they're forced into a frantic, stressful effort to regain their well-being. The person who waits at leisure understands that health is a long-term investment. They make time for a 30-minute walk, choose the salad over the fries most of the time, and prioritize getting enough sleep. They aren't training for a marathon tomorrow. They're building a foundation of energy and resilience day by day. So when life gets demanding, when a big project requires extra hours, they have the physical and mental stamina to handle it without burning out. They have a reserve of energy that others simply don't. The third area is skills. In today's fast-changing world, your skills can become obsolete almost overnight. The one who labors only thinks about learning when they're reforced to, when they're looking for a new job, or their current role is threatened. They frantically cram courses and try to update their resume under immense pressure. But the one who waits at leisure is a lifelong learner. They dedicate just a few hours each week to reading a book, taking an online course, or practicing a new skill. They're not doing it for an immediate promotion. They're doing it to build their intellectual capital. When a new technology emerges or the market shifts, they're not scared, they're excited. They see an opportunity because they've already been building the foundational knowledge needed to adapt. They've been preparing for a future they knew was coming. Finally, let's look at your network, your relationships. The person who labors only reaches out when they need something: a job referral, a favor, a connection. Their networking is transactional and desperate, and people can feel that. It's awkward and often ineffective. The person who waits at leisure builds relationships continuously, with no immediate agenda. They check in with old colleagues, offer help to others freely, and genuinely invest in getting to know people. They are building a strong, supportive network based on trust and mutual respect. So when they genuinely need help or an opportunity arises, they won't have to scramble. They can simply tap into a network of people who are happy to support them because the relationship has already been established. They made deposits into their social bank accounts long before they needed to make a withdrawal. Putting this all together, you can see a pattern. It's the difference between reacting and preparing. It's a quiet, unseen advantage. While others are glorifying stress and bragging about their sleepless nights, the strategic person is calmly laying bricks, one by one, building a fortress of security. When the storm of chaos, uncertainty, or opportunity finally hits, and it always does, they are safe inside their fortress, ready to act with full force. This mindset is deeply connected to long-term thinking and philosophies like Stoicism, which teach us to focus on what we can control: our preparation, our habits, our mindset, and to accept what we cannot. We can't control when the next recession will hit, when a new technology will disrupt our industry, or when a personal crisis will emerge. But we can control how prepared we are for it. Of course, there is a risk here. It's the risk of analysis paralysis, of over-preparing and never acting. The goal of waiting at leisure is not to wait forever. It's about conserving energy so you can strike with maximum impact at the right time. Preparation without action is just a hobby. You have to be willing to leave the fortress and engage in the battle when the moment is right. The stratagem is wait, not hide. This also serves as a warning against the opposite extreme, burning yourself out by constantly chasing short-term wins. If you're always laboring, always in a state of hustle, you have no energy left in reserve. You become fragile. The slightest setback can break you. This stratagem teaches the wisdom of pacing, of understanding that life is a marathon, not a sprint. The real winners aren't the ones who run the fastest for the first mile. They're the ones who have the energy to sprint across the finish line. So, I want to leave you with a challenge for reflection. Take an honest look at your life. Where are you the one laboring? Is it in your finances, your health, your career? Where are you constantly feeling rushed, stressed, and behind? And in what areas are you already waiting at leisure, enjoying the peace of mind that comes from solid preparation? Let's challenge this cultural narrative that glorifies stress. Let us question whether I work best under pressure is a badge of honor or a justification for a lack of foresight. The ultimate power move is not pulling an all-nighter. It's getting 8 hours of sleep before a big day because you did the work weeks ago. It's having the freedom to say no to a bad opportunity because you've built the security to wait for a great one. Start today. Pick one area of your life and ask yourself, what is one small, compounding habit I can start now that will allow my future self to wait at leisure? Maybe it's setting up an automatic transfer of just $20 into a savings account each week. Maybe it's swapping one soda for a glass of water each day. Or maybe it's dedicating 15 minutes before bed to reading a book in your field. The actions are small, but their power, compounded over time, is immense. This is how you stop being the one who labors and become the one who waits. Thanks for watching. If this idea resonated with you, let me know in the comments which area you're going to start preparing in first. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more strategies on how to navigate life with more wisdom and less stress. See you in the next video.